Hi, this video should tell you sources of CAT 2024 CAT RC passages. The basic idea is you come to know where are the passages coming from. So if you look at a past pattern as such, normally there are common sources. And if you can read from those sources, that definitely help us to get used to the language. Okay. Also, we'll come to in the video we'll also tell you what to read and where to read from for RC preparation. We do run courses for CAT and other entrance exam. We are basically experts in management entrance and been running them for past 22 plus years, which mainly includes CAT, GMAT, IPM, etc. So we have some preparation source which I think will benefit you. You can go to a YouTube channel, Patrick 100. There we have a Road to 100 series where we talk about methods used by 100%. That is what I use for my exam. You also should go to the past solution, CAT 24 solutions are there. There are some other past CAT papers which are there. Go to those solutions, it should help you. Also, we will be coming up with concept video that will help you with regard to understanding a few important concepts that can be used for the examination. My suggestion is, if you're interested, you can subscribe to our channel. Okay, now coming to the various sources. So if you look at slot 1, Smithsonian is a very common magazine from where you look at past RC passages have come from. You can look at this magazine. This and The Economist, The Guardian, all these three are the common sources for passages. Also, Public Books is also the magazine which you can look at for basically the economics theories and also stories have come from this particular source. So these are the different sources. So one is look for the sources, Smithsonian magazine, Public Books, Economist, The Guardian, common sources. Also look at topics. Okay, so look at American Bandicoots, talks about basically talking about animals and farm, etc. Economics, human creativity, and so on. Films. So these are topics that normally come. If you can look at those topics, maybe you can look at reading articles from those sources. Similarly, if you look at slot 2, there was an article from Nature, Yale Global Online, New York Times Magazine, and Calvert. If you look at foreign magazines, foreign newspaper, a lot of sources that come from. You can read from there. So time to read for peer review, if you look at it, that was one. Peer review is for research based articles, so that's where it came from. Search for flavors, influence. So these are histories, inventor, and also human animal clashes. So sources, what articles that come from, look at it and then work on. If you look at slot 3, there were two articles from The Economist. One was Yuval Noah Harari, second is Fonte Madness. Next, HuffPost and Foreign Policy was also there as such. So you can look at what are the common sources and what are the articles. Now if you really want to read, try to read from diverse topics. Example, philosophy, science, history and culture and so on. Some of the sources of philosophy will be Aeon and philosophy now. For science you can read Nature, Science, Scientific American, Nautil.us. There have been past lot of articles from Scientific American. Then history and culture, Smithsonian, History Today, etc. Read research based articles from various journals and editorials. And magazines, read editorials. So these are what you need to try to read. Okay, so good source for reading. I mean, my suggestion is if you can go to the Rochelle Dsouza reading list. She basically puts up articles that you should read weekly, which is relevant for CAT. You can also go to New York Times and Economist, the paid version. There are a lot of free versions of which is aldaily.com that could help you with regards to reading. So go to these, read on a regular basis, and reading is the most important part of CAT preparation. And try to get used to the foreign magazine language, because that language will be a little different from how the Indians write as such. So it makes sense to get used to a language. It will help you to read better in the examination. Right? Hope this helps. Do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.